really planted a seed that blossomed into the global phenomenon known as Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International is in more than, oh my God, in more than 149 countries, more than 17 regions, 102 districts, and lots of 16,800 clubs and hundreds and thousands of members whose life has changed, leading their self-empowerment, leadership, self-confidence, communication, improving in life, in their jobs, as well as in Toastmasters. The impact of Toastmasters is very strong in their interpersonal connection, in their greater career opportunities, and the gifts that Toastmaster has bestowed upon its members is really amazing. And I think books can be written about stories and lots of stories of successful people who really have changed their life into a better one, a new version, as I like to say it, into a new one that is more aware and more conscious of everything that comes to it, from practicing listening to practicing public speaking to speak in a better way. And let us today and this afternoon celebrate this amazing Toastmaster and be positive, confident in the impact of the world. Finally, I would like to mention the vision of Toastmasters as inspired and aspirated by Ralph C. Smedley to empower individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders. What a vision that empowers us, what words we implant in our brains, in our subconscious mind that becomes part of us and make these changes. Thank you very much for listening. I would like to ask if, again, I would like to ask the secretary if we help us. Do we have a quorum for our meeting today? Sorry, Sergeant at Arms, sorry. Do we have a quorum for today's meeting? Do we? Yes, VP. She's on the way, great. Okay, so we have guests. Let's start with our guests online. Welcome, DT Amdali. I like your smile. Welcome, DT Malaki. Who else we have? Can you help? We have DT Yasser Gashar, Division District Director. Yes, thank you very much. My mentor was training me, say district, not division, and I did the mistake. He will punish me at home for this. I like DD, it's easier. It makes us DB, D20D, DD, it's okay. So we can consult. So we have M. Mukorashi. Would you like to introduce yourself, click? Guests online. Did I say the name right? I'm Korashi, now I understand it. Yes, welcome, Mr. Korashi. Would you like to introduce yourself? Our guest Layla, Layla Karami, would you like to introduce yourself? Okay, you are most welcome. Our guest Dima Al-Ghamidi and our guest Miral Dira, and we have a test, our guest test is most welcome. Our guests here, we have one guest, I think. Would you like to introduce yourself, please? Yes, your name, the way you like, Arabic, English, French. يا أهلا وسهلا. حياك الله. And now let's move to the business session. May I call the Sergeant at Arms to represent his, we have DT Amraja, we don't need to, you need to introduce yourself, you're already known. And by the way, I knew lately that Raja means king, which is something new for me. I like the word. And we have a king today in our meeting. So, yes, Sergeant at Arms. في بعد حدا guest عنده دور. Welcome, Area 12 Director, to our meeting. There is a part for my mentor is mentioning me. Welcome him. I welcomed him at the beginning, and there is a slot for him to speak. Thank you. You're most welcome for our meeting today. Sergeant at Arms, DTM Shukri, would you? We are now starting the business session. Would you present your report, please?
Yes, I am the Sergeant at Arms. My job to be the first one who comes and the last one who leaves. And I doubt you will see this today, but I want to thank everyone who helped me, especially I'm giving a hard time for Farouk. I was traveling and because I didn't, I was misplacing things. I think I will come up with a new idea nobody got it before. The lost and found course. So if you find anything that relates to us, bring it back. Other than that, it's a team spirit, and I thank you for your support.
Thank you very much. I hope you find what you have lost, get it back. And now the secretary is on her way. Let's move to the treasurer, DTM Farouk. Would you present your report, please?
Thank you, Madam President, for the opportunity. As treasurer, I'd just like to say that the club budget is healthy. All the dues have been paid that were pending, and we have 20 renewed membership renewals. We expect one more renewal and a new member soon.
Inshallah, inshallah. Thank you very much for your keen work. Each and every officer, actually, they are too busy still. They have time for their keen work. DTM Malaki, you are with us online?
Yes, thank you, Madam
Public
President.
Relations, would you present your report, please?
Yes, please. Thank you. First of all, I'm very happy to announce that TM Judy Abirustum is joining us as a member in the PR committee at the club. Another celebration is also the winning of our club in the district award. We won we were top 2 in the Meme Maestro. And next, tomorrow, inshallah, we're going to apply for more awards, mainly for the flyer flair, for with a flyer that is prepared by our DTM Sarah. And that's all on our side. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and congratulations for all the achievements done by the VPPR. Welcome, Toastmaster Judy, for the subcommittee, and good luck. Then we move to our Vice President membership, Toastmaster Abdullah Hijazi. Would you please present your report?
Vice President membership, and my report is we are, as the treasurer said, that we renewed 20 members, and we are working to make more members to come and join them. We are working now on one.
We have one potential guest member. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Vice President membership. And then we go back to the backbone of the, as I mentioned it, backbone of the club. I believe he's the backbone of every club, and my backbone as well in Toastmasters, Vice President Education, DTM Ali. I even bother him sometimes at mid of night asking questions, and I wonder he has always time to respond. Your report, please.
Same here.
Madam President.
Okay.
Thank you, Madam President. On the education side, we are doing extra well. So we have speakers waiting to take slots. That's the current condition of the club. I don't think we did achieve the 5 votes, but we are positive to achieve the 5. Central or gap, out previously we used to get international, but now we are focusing more on in-house people. Our next club meeting will be on 5th of November, and the theme is gratitude and giving the power of appreciation. So I encourage members to come over to the meeting. Otherwise, we are doing excellent when it comes to it.
Thank you very much, Vice President Education, for your report. And inshallah, we are ahead in our way on the right path. Do we have any new business before we close the business session? Any officer, any member would like to mention anything? Any new business? Any new business? Okay, so since we have, yes, DTM.
That president,
The,
the 100-year celebration of this.
yes. Okay, thank you, Vice President Education, reminding us that the 22nd of October, coming in 3 days, there is the 100 years anniversary of Toastmasters, and we encourage each and every one, physically or online, to attend it. I believe there is a good benefit for each and every one of us. And then I close the business session. Before I introduce the Toastmaster of the day, I would like to welcome again District Director DTM Yasser Al-Gashar for coming to our meeting. Program Quality Director DTM Khalid Jalal, you're most welcome. Again, Club Growth Director DTM Dalia Al-Deeb. And Area 12 Director DTM Killer. Sorry? I didn't. He's one of his official visits to our club. You're most welcome, and I'm eager, very eager to hear your comments at the end of the day, your feedback at the end of our meeting. You're most welcome again. So now let's introduce, and I'm proud to introduce him for the second time, Toastmaster of the Day. He's a role model. We think he's a role model in Toastmasters only. We think that. But in real life, he's really a role model as a father, parenthood, and a role model as an employee. He is the first one I met when I went as a first time as a guest to Babco Toastmasters Club. And he's the first one who welcomed me with his warm welcome. I still remember that, and even before I leave. Our Toastmaster of the day is known for his flexibility, patience, quiet, in-depth, keen in choosing words. Keen in choosing words. He's okay. So, and he's a bit taller than someone here in the room. I'm not saying I'm not mentioning his name, I'm Said Abbas. So don't tell him, please. And he has filled many positions. And with each position, he left a real trace that others would follow. And I believe sometimes he made it difficult for others after him to do their job. He filled the positions of Area 9 Director, Division B Director, CGD, PQD, and DD. He is the past president of Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. I think you know him. He is none other than DTM Khalid Abdullah. Floor is yours.
Wow, was that all me? I started doubting myself. I only knew that it was me when DTM said, Abbas, get jealous. That's the only time when I felt, yes, it's definitely me. Thank you so much, Madam President, for the lovely introduction. And as what the President says, now I can see it vividly. I feel like I'm in an ExCom meeting, although I'm not at all missing the ExCom meeting. District Director, DTM Yasser Gashar, Program Quality Director, DTM Khalid Jalal, Club Growth Director, DTM Dalia Deep, District Admin Manager. Many would just miss this gentleman. He's been everywhere, literally everywhere, DTM King Raja. Our PRM, our own PRM, DTM Sarah Ibrahim, immediate past international director, DTM Ali. Of course, area director, our own area 12 director, DTM Khadr. And see, that's what I'm saying, Division D director, Toastmaster Abdullah, accredited speaker, DTM Hamad Shukri, and the list goes on, past, current, and future leaders of District 20 and Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club, and guests, of course. Good evening to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us today in this special meeting of Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. It's a meeting where we celebrate 100 years of Toastmasters. Since Dr. Rashid Smedley came up with this, I would call it a crazy idea. Many thought it's a crazy idea that would not survive for even few years, let alone 100 years and counting. I remember when I joined Babco Toastmasters Club at that time, now Babco Refining Toastmasters Club. I thought Toastmaster is just within that club itself, Babco Refining Toastmasters Club. Until someone came there and said, well, why don't you join another club? And my second club that I joined, by the way, I'm a member of 5 clubs and I call all of them home clubs, was Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. There would be, by the way, a game that we will play as we go. So remember whatever I'm telling you right now, because it would come handy later on. Remember the dates, remember the names. And that's when I joined back in 2016. When I joined Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. At that time, we have our coach, and we still call her coach, although she is no longer the coach, DTM Zahra. And since then, we were sowing the growth, the seeds of excellence that we had in Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. And before I move on, I thought of having some spices into our meeting today. And I came up with a game that I'll be using to introduce whoever would be speaking in this amazing podium. Can I have Toastmaster Ghulam borrow the Jeopardy game? So when I came with the Jeopardy game, our Vice President of Public Relations was so eager to know how we are going to play this. Of course, if time allows, I will definitely do a full-fledged Jeopardy game. But today we will just test our knowledge and share few of, you can just have it as one team and start. Can you select one team? All right. So moving on with the officials of today's meeting. And the first official in the agenda is the general evaluator. This gentleman is the reason why I joined Toastmasters. So for those who likes me, you should like him. For those who doesn't like me, you should really hate him. Please put your hands together to welcome our general evaluator for today to explain his objective, Toastmaster Abdullah Hajazi. And Toastmaster Abdullah, would you mind picking a challenge? Or there are 5 categories. Let me see if we can get this right. You just need to click on start. Yeah. Okay, so there are 5 categories: humble beginnings, Toastmaster Foundation, Toastmasters Expansion, District 20 History, and Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters History. Pick a number. 100? Humble beginnings. This should be easy for you.
Idea of Toastmasters making a toast in front of people. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you repeat that? This is their space. Person who gives toast, banquets.
Okay, John.
They go.
As a general evaluator for today, I will be being very eager to see how the meeting will go on, and I have some role takers. They will help me with that, and I will give some comments what is good, what is need to improve in this lovely meeting. And back to you.
Okay, we have really a good GE that he's picking everything, even the. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abdel. Moving on with the next role player, who would be handling two roles, in fact, grammarian and accountant. And that role player is Toastmaster Malaka. The Toastmaster Malaka is a researcher and a professor at a university in Saudi Arabia, and she is the Vice President Public Relation of Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. So please put your hands together to welcome our grammarian and accountant to explain her objectives.
Thank you,
Toastmaster
DTM
Malaka,
Khalid.
would you be able to pick a number? Escape.
Yes, yes, please. Humble beginnings, 500, please.
5. Wow.
I'm a risk taker. Why did the few unofficial Toastmasters clubs close down? Apparently, or the common sense says that perhaps the members were not active enough.
Members were not active. That's close. It's not that. Anyone,
I don't think
anyone
it's
would
because
like to
it's
help
okay.
Toastmaster Malaka?
Unofficial, so there's no point.
They're unofficial, so they don't count. DTM Ali?
Because United States was is so big geographically, going from one place to another with YMCA rotating around state to state, it was hard to maintain that kind of membership, and there was leadership issues as well.
You got it right. The last word, you got it right. Can you have this space bar? It's leadership. Dr. Rafi Madli used to move from one place to the other, and because the club doesn't have leadership to sustain the club, the unofficial club, that's why many of them, all of them closed down. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Malaka.
Thank you, DTM Khalid. Welcome, everyone. Dear Madam President, fellow Toastmasters and guests, dear guests. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any misuses of the English language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day, and the word of the day is festive, and that is also to add to our celebration today. So festive is an adjective. It means of or relating to, suitable for a feast or festival. It can also mean joyful. Some examples are, the house looks very festive during the holidays. She was in a festive mood. The reunion will be a festive occasion. The adverb of festive is festively, and the noun is festiveness. I will also be playing another, speaking also of my role as a grammarian. So each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. Today, I will give a word of the day report and grammatical usage report when called upon during the meeting. As the counter, I will also be noting words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including or I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase, such as I, or this means, this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of the times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you, Diti and Khalid.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Malaka, for explaining both of the roles nicely. Moving on to our timer, Toastmaster Zainab Hassan. Please put your hands together to welcome our timer to explain her objectives and pick a number. There's no right or wrong answer. You can pick anyone. District 20 History 100.
Is it okay to say Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters? All right, let me guess. It's either Manama or Manama? Yes, it's Manama Toastmasters Club. 1964. All right, I'll keep that in mind for next time. Oh, she says the club is older than her dad, so that's also another point. Thank you. All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Toastmaster Zainab, and I'm in such a festive mood since it's a festive meeting. And today I'm going to be the timer. So for the sake of guests and just a reminder for our members, today we have 3 speakers. The first 2 speakers have 5 to 7 minutes to speak. So you will see the green light or the green paper at 5, the yellow paper at 6, and the red paper at 7 minutes. As for our third speaker, Toastmaster Sara, her speech is 6 to 8 minutes. So you will see the green paper at 6, the yellow paper at 7, and the red at 8. As for the table topics, the speakers have 1 to 2 minutes to speak. So green at 1, yellow at 1.5, and red at 2 minutes. And finally, for the evaluations, the speakers have 2 to 3 minutes to speak. So 2, green at 2, yellow at 2.5, and red at 3 minutes. Of course, all speakers have 30 seconds grace period. So remember to watch the time so you don't get disqualified. I wish you all the best, and back to you.
At least I got the mic in one piece. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Zainab. And moving on to the next segment, which is a segment where we love to hear from leaders of District 20. The legends speak. Leaders of District 20 know that you'll have 2 to 3 minutes to speak, plus, of course, the question that you would be having here. And the first to call on the stage is a person on top of the whole pyramid. District 20 Director, someone who we love all and we adore. And there are rumors that says that he's the sweetest in District 20. Only rumors say so. Please put your hands together to welcome District 20 Director, DTM Yasir Gashar.
We are in District 20. Yalla, we'll go 400, District 20. Which district? District 20 was split from, it was from 79 and no, Daira, I don't know. The first part, at least I get it right. It is when 2000, yeah, 2011. No, 79, 11, yeah. Sir, yeah, yes. Yeah, Jordan in your term, it was split into half. Yeah, that one to that. Yeah. So thank you all. Thank you, our MC, DTM Khalid, the past district director. First of all, let me recognize all of you, because if I split it to 2 minutes, we'll finish. Our BQD, our CGD, BRM, admin manager, division, and area director. Also. Okay. So thank you for today meeting. It's a very special meeting. Thank you, Mr. President, Dr. Wadad, for invitation. It is our pleasure to be here again in BAT, Bahrain Advanced Toastmaster, where the leaders, most of the leaders here from this club. So thank you for all for invite us for celebrating the 100 years. And as Mr. President mentioned, we will have a special occasion here in Bahrain on 22nd of this month, same date of Toastmaster born. It will be in Layam, and you are all most welcome to attend. It is special meeting. We have it, some award on it, and we have some food photo session, and we have a lot of activity. So please join. It is to celebrate that we are the District 20, the old district. We have it. So today we will witness your meetings and the celebration. It is already with the month of the celebration. Here in Bahrain, we are proud that we are from the most senior country in the Middle East and in the region, where Toastmasters was established from 1964. Today we can see how District 20 was already famous in most of the country. And we are proud when we go in the convention or in other training that we are safe from District 20, because we have the legacy of the District 20. And we hope to continue to see more leaders. And this is the most thing that we said, the operation principle, that from District 20, the get, which is growth, that we need to grow more. And our BKD is laughing because yes, we will grow and to achieve our vision this term, to be a distinguished, because we deserve as a District 20 to be a distinguished again. And the other thing is the empowerment of new leader, which I'm happy to see a lot of new leaders in our District 20 taking role. And the other thing is the talent, the talent that we are searching for from our district. We are more than 2,000 members in District 20, and we have a lot of talent, especially the talent that it is not only now in a VR or in a Zoom or making hybrid, and we have a lot of people who's helping us, but we have also people who help us to promote Toastmaster in a different social media. So all the best, and thank you, our MC, DTM Khalid Abdallah.
Thank you so much, District 20 Director, for your words of wisdom. And moving on to the next in rank, our Program Quality Director, DTM Khalid Jalal. At that time, many confuses my name with his name. But now I think confusion stopped. Oh, Khalid. Please put your hands together to welcome DTM Khalid Jalal. And you may pick a number.
Pick a number. Let's skip that.
No.
Toastmaster expansion, I'll skip. So I'll go to humble beginning, 200. Humble beginning, 200. What was the main target of Toastmaster back when this whole thing was an idea? Of course, you know, please excuse us, this part of the crowd. But it's good that 1973, when I was born, we empowered women. So the year of my birth is actually the empowerment year. So that's where we brought in all the ladies to Toastmaster. So my fellow Toastmasters, very good evening to all of you, and a future Toastmaster who's sitting over there. Way back when I was a kid, her age, slightly older than you, slightly shorter than you, age-wise or height-wise. I was in the school, and we had a very great leader who came in from one of the great universities abroad. We came from a place, I'll tell you where it was. We sat in the hall. He came, he was standing there, just like this. And he said, "Smell good." And actually, we came from a PT session. We were running in the ground, and we all started smelling ourselves. Do we really smell good? Is he telling us because you're not smelling good? He gave a smile to all of us, and again he said, "Smell good." Of course, we did all this again as a kid. He said, when I say smell good, that doesn't mean you're smelling bad from your body because it just came from a game or from a sports or something. You're sweating. When I say smell good, that means you should be a person who can smell you in a good way. You should be a person who people look for, because only then they can smell you, come to you. You should be a leader for the future because you are the kid of today. You are the future of the world tomorrow. And if you smell good, people can recognize you. People come to you. It's only there is a good perfume, good smell when people like to go and smell it, be it bhur or whatever. But if it is a bad smell, people try to go away from it. So smell good so people come to you. Smell good because people like you. Smell good so that you are the person people look after you. So smell good, ladies and gentlemen. Be the future. Spread the knowledge. Spread the awareness. Spread the kindness. Spread all the good things around the world. And that is the reason we are in Toastmaster, to smell good with the skills which we learn from Toastmasters. Smell good with the way we can do the delivery. Smell good the way we can convince others what is right, what is wrong. Because we have the art of communication. We learn the art of communication in Toastmaster. So what we do to smell good is, from the district office, we work hard to put the programs for you. We try to put in a piece of a bottle of a perfume, send it to your club, so the club can hand it over to you. You can wear the perfume of the knowledge. Smell good, ladies and gentlemen. That's a message to all of you. Get the knowledge. Be the person, a go-to person for everyone, and be the future leader. Thank you very much. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our program quality director. Yes, we will all should be smelling good. Well said. Yes, thank you so much. Moving on to the next in command person who's joining us from online, all the way from Egypt, our club growth director. Please put your hands together to welcome DTM Dalia Deep. Pick a number, DTM Dalia.
Okay, I'll go with Toastmasters Foundation since no one has picked it yet. I'll go with 300.
300.
Or
It
do I
is.
have to start from the smaller number?
No. Any place is
Okay.
fine. How
What
many
is this?
chartered members recorded in the first Toastmasters Club?
We did not agree on this, DTM. We did not.
You picked it yourself.
Now I want to say, who put the question? Was it not you? Okay, so I'll take a guess. 12?
Anyone who would be able to help? 20? DTM Ali? Exactly 20? All right. So let's reveal the answer. That's coming from Toastmaster International page. About 24. So they don't really have the exact number, but they said about 24. It came for the first meeting.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All yours, DTM Dalia.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, DTM Khalid. This is the month of festivities, and it's not just any celebration, it's the centennial celebration. District Director, DTM Yasser, Program Quality Director, DTM Khalid, PRM, DTM Sara, DAM, DTM Raja, DDD, Toastmaster Abdullah, Area 12 Director, DTM Keeler, District Office, EXCOM members, past leaders, and most importantly, BATS, EXCOM members, and guests. It often occurs to me. Today, Toastmasters has 270,000 members. Of course, some of them stay, some of them leave. But can you imagine the millions of people Toastmasters has helped over the years? How many millions have gone on to become confident speakers and great leaders because of Toastmasters? I cannot even begin to imagine. But it's not just the number, it's the fact that all of these people, the meetings, the events, the awards, the personal successes, have been all because of a single man. One man who made an event in a basement, not a meeting room, not a hotel, but a basement. And the result, 100 years later, is this huge legacy and millions of lives impacted and changed. What Toastmasters has achieved during the past 100 years is a true inspiration. But it's not just that. It puts a responsibility on all of us who have witnessed the magic of Toastmasters and the one that it brings to individuals and how it changes people, lives, and careers. It is our responsibility to spread the word about Toastmasters and bring into the community those we know can really benefit from this great program. So let's all pay it forward. Let me ask you, did you take the +1 pledge to bring at least one guest to your club? Did you?
On behalf of the audience.
Any
yes.
of you? Okay, great. So those of you who haven't done so yet, please do so today. And I'm sure that all of us will not stop at just one guest. Having been part of this great community, I know that we are all not just walking around singing its praises, but that we will not rest until District 20 community is full of amazing, diverse, and truly unique individuals. Congratulations, Toastmasters, and congratulations to all of us. And let's start Toastmasters 101st year on this amazing note. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, DTM Khalid.
Thank you so much, our club growth director, DTM Dalia, for such energy. And moving on, I can see lots of dignitaries in front of my eyes. Of course, our area director with Wasta 10 minutes later on. And we have dignitaries as well from the club itself, but we have someone who just came in here to support. And he is definitely a dignitary. He's the 4th ranking officer in the district, but hardly he's seen and making himself seen. And I would love to hear definitely from him. So please put your hands together to welcome our district admin manager, DTM Raja Malik.
I will go for a Toastmaster expansion. Expansion 300. Expansion. When and where was the first Toastmaster club chartered outside US? I guess 1926. 1926, Canada?
First place goes to Canada.
Yes, of course. Answer? 1930, the organization went international with the establishment of a club in British Columbia, Canada. Excellent. Thank you so much for inviting me and my beloved dignitaries. Thank you so much. And of course, I saw the flyer. I could like to acknowledge that flyer. Harvesting ideas, sowing seeds of growth, and TA Centennial celebration. And one more thing, I saw this theme. I have to acknowledge that theme. Plant your thoughts, grow your voice. Amazing, amazing things. No, this I hope I am planting my thoughts to everywhere in social media and everywhere in meetings. But I hope I am growing my voice. Yes, of course, we are all growing our voice through our Toastmaster Planet. Really humble this is platform to grow ourselves and our voice and personality. Because thus, I could like to thank you once again and back to Master of Ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our District Admin Manager, ETM Raja. Okay, you can leave this in the office group. We don't want to know about it. Moving on to the educational session, and we have 3 amazing speakers, along with 3 amazing evaluators. The first speaker is Toastmaster Abdullah Madan, our own Division D Director. But before I call him in, I would love to hear from his evaluator. So please put your hands together to welcome accredited speaker, DTM Hamad Shukri.
The Master of Ceremony for the Toastmasters and honorable guests. So I will go with District 20 History 200. When and which Toastmasters club chartered in Kuwait? That was the year Said Abbas I left Alba Toastmasters. No, I didn't know what happened when I left. Many good things happened. Okay, I give up. I can't. Oh. You were born? What, so?
30 years.
I don't know my children's birthday. I don't. And these guys are giving me calculus. I give up.
That's a nice number.
Just before the millennium. All right.
Since
Say,
reached 1, first or the last club, today was 1 club was started.
Today, wonderful. Yeah. What was the club, Ali? Kuwait?
Yes. Started by 3 guys. I said Kuwait. I was EDM Dog, who went to Canada last. Tim Abdullah Mehdi.
Yes.
Who is no more in Toastmasters. And EDM was our back district admin manager, who's in Vancouver. Yeah.
Oh.
So, yes.
When did you become a Toastmaster? Which year? 2001, right? 4? No, before me. Habibi, I was 2004. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, Khalid. Sorry. Okay. My speaker today is Toastmaster Abdullah Madan, and he's delivering Connect with the Storytelling. The purpose of the project is for Toastmaster Abdullah to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. So what I'll be looking for, I'll be the Toastmaster Abdullah can use any type of story, personal, well-known fiction, or one of his or her own creation. We can identify that today. We will identify that. I will listen for a well-organized speech that is a story or includes a story. I wish you all the best. Time is 5 to 7 minutes timer, and I wish him all the best. Back to you.
Thank you so much, DTM Muhammad. So Toastmaster Abdullah, before I call you officially, maybe you want to pick your number from where you are seated. Toastmaster Foundation 500. Okay. Why did the first official Toastmasters Club succeeded while others died?
Was YMCA, they settled down in California.
The space bar, all correct, by the way. So, but yeah, because of Dr. Rashi Smedley, stayed in 16 years.
Yes.
Great. So please put your hands together to welcome our first speaker, Toastmaster Abdullah Madan, with the speech title, I Became More Careful. I Became More Careful, Toastmaster Abdullah Madan.
Before I start, am I audible to the online audience?
Yes,
Okay.
very clear. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Parliamentarian, please note, Mr. Parliamentarian, anything that I say now is not subjected to voting and cannot be amended. Please note that. Have you ever been fooled by someone?
Yes.
Raise your hands if you did. Those who did not raise their hand, can you please stand up? You did not raise it. Please stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever feel that you are fooled by others and you want to learn from your mistakes, these are the people to consult. Master of Ceremonies, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests, good evening to you all. I was driving back from Saudi Arabia, and I was called by a lady. Her name was Zainab, not the Zainab. And Zainab was from NBB, and she called me, hello, sir, this is Zainab from NBB. And I said to her, yes, what do you want? And she said to me, I want to enhance your customer experience. So can you please help me with something? I will send you a link on your email, and please fill it. The first thing that I thought was, this is a spam. But she sent the link. I opened the link, and it's exactly the same interface as NBB. And I said, no, it can't be a spam. I filled those details. It was personal details. All of a sudden, I see a notification on my phone from the Benefit Pay app. Dear customer, someone has logged in on your account from a different device. I started panicking. I said to myself, they're going to steal all my money. They're going to steal all my money. And after some time, another notification came on my phone. Dear NBB customer, this much amount of money has been deposited from your account. I lost all my money. I lost 1,000 fills. You thought I lost 1,000 BD, didn't you? Have you ever been fooled by someone? You should become very careful, fellow Toastmasters. You could be easily fooled by good storytellers. Anyways, you getting fooled is not like me being fooled. When I got fooled, I almost lost all my money. It was 1 BD, but it was not about 1 BD. I felt so small, stupid. How can someone give bank details to a stranger who called him? I started thinking, what can I do to amend this mistake? I started searching about everything, every single aspect about these thieves. Podcasts, any blog, anything about these thieves to educate myself so that next time I can become more careful. Speaking about thieves, there is a very well-known story here in Bahrain. There is someone who stole 21 million BD from Bahraini citizens. He fooled them into investing into his company. And one of those victims was my father's friend. He lost 310,000 BD, his life savings. Imagine. He became mentally ill. Day after day, diseases started coming into his body. He was diagnosed with diabetes, his blood pressure went up, he had a stroke, and lastly, he was sent to the emergency room. His son was with him, my friend, and his son used to say to him, "Dad, please stay with us. Money goes and comes back. But when you go, Dad, there is no one to replace you." And the dad, heavily breathing, responded, "Son, I am so sorry for what I did. I tried to make things much better, but things became much worse. I am so sorry. I wish that I was more careful." A few hours later, the father passed away, leaving back his loved ones, his wife, his kids, and his 6-year-old daughter. Imagine a 6-year-old daughter without a dad. Ladies and gentlemen, today's world is filled with thieves. It's filled with heartless people. People who do anything just to gain money. Zainab from NBB didn't care if I went bankrupt. Thankfully, I had nothing. This thief did not care that he left an orphan who was 6-year-old behind. So please, ladies and gentlemen, go home, educate yourself more about how these thieves can potentially fool you. They have many smart and tricky ways. Believe me, you won't even believe it. I thankfully read everything about them and I became more careful. So, ladies and gentlemen, go home today, study more about these things, and hopefully you will not be caught into any of these dilemmas. Back to you, Master of Ceremony. Just be careful. Hi, Anthony. Be careful from those thieves who might steal money, but there are other thieves who might also steal mics. No, not that. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abdullah. Moving on to the next speaker in line, who is DTM Zahra Al-Mukharraq. But before I call
DTM Zahra Al-Makharraj, I would like to call her evaluator, who is also the first speaker. Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Abdullah Madan to state the objective of DTM Zahra Al-Makharraj. Huh?
I have several in a row, so I have better chances.
Don't be jealous, Sarah. It's okay. Okay, Bahrain Advanced Toastmaster Club History 100 because I'm just new.
Quite difficult for you. He thinks 100, yeah. Only last month.
2012. Okay, 4. 4. 20. 2 days after my birthday. Yeah, I'm not forget now. Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. Today I am evaluating distinguished Toastmaster Zahra. And the purpose of the project is for distinguished Toastmaster Zahra to introduce or review strategies for working in a collaborative group and share some aspects of her experience practicing collaboration in a small team. I wish her the best of luck. And back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you so much for second evaluator. So maybe DTM Zahra, before I introduce you formally, which number to pick?
500 Bahrain Advanced Toastmaster. Now, I chose the 500, but I will choose who will answer. The 500, then yes, DTM Ali. You can't remember Khalid.
I know that.
How many times? Okay, like 17 or 18?
Any other?
10 times? I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked. And oh, because of me. Can I off? Well, I removed part of it because of this. You'll see the twist. Okay. This is not part of the speech, by the way. So, look around you. You're surrounded by great leaders with different skills, capabilities, mentalities, life experiences, and countless success stories. This is the Toastmaster community. Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, I'm excited to share with you my success story. It wasn't just mine, it was ours in Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. The story began when once upon a time I accepted to chair an international event where the world champion of public speaking, Ramona Smith, will be the keynote speaker. We set the plan, the goal, mission, vision. We distributed the responsibility, and the challenging part was to choose the members.
tech, all done. Few weeks later, the plan changed. And instead of having one keynote speaker, we will have, along with her, the IPIP, the immediate past international president. Such big, huge responsibility. Are you ready to reveal, to listen to me, revealing the secrets? I'm not going to share the secrets, but I will share the learning experiences. So at first, as I said, we would have a very huge, big event, a single event. And we prepared for that. A week later, the plan changed. We will have almost a full week filled with many events, meetings, going to the Supreme Council of Women, the Bahrain scenery is Bubble Bahrain, Tree of Life, and the first oil well. Do you think that a single person, a hospitality head, will be able to manage all of these events? Of course, no. That's why we have to collaborate. So we tried to divide the responsibility among ourselves. And in one of the days, we had a meeting by 7:30 a.m. And the person involved at 6:30, all of a sudden, he couldn't make it. So within 15 minutes, he arranged with another Toastmaster. He was there in the hotel at 6:30 and yes, brought them by 7:30. Done smoothly without even me knowing as a chairperson. Fellow Toastmaster, will you be able to do a task at 6:30 a.m. without a further notice, without any previous notice? I don't think you will be able to make it. This happens only in BAT. Now, one of the secrets, the best secret behind this, is that you have to have a person, or could be a group of people, where you will depend on. We agreed with the keynote speakers that we will pay the fees of the flight upon arrival. And all of a sudden we forgot about, and we realized that just an hour before heading to the airport. What will you do? I don't have the money. It should be converted to dollars and I should give it to them in cash. So I called the person, a trustworthy person, and I told him, I need an amount of money. It should be converted to cash and I have to have it within an hour. And the answer was, sure. Within an hour, I received he delivered the money in sealed envelope. And yes, I gave it to them. Although I didn't open the envelope, but yes, of course, I trusted this person. And this happens only in Toastmasters. Fellow Toastmasters, of course, together we made it a vibrant mosaic of successful collaboration. The hard work, the dedication, the commitment, the creative ideas, this what we brought up as a team in Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters, and that's what made the event memorable and successful.
Thank you so much, DTM Zahra Mukharraq. While she was saying the secrets, I can relate to the names that she was mentioning. I think I know almost all of the names except the one who lend you money. That was let's keep it as a secret. Moving on to the third speaker, DTM Sarah Ibrahim. But before I call her on stage, I'd like to call her evaluator. Her evaluator is Toastmaster Widad, a dedicated Toastmasters who yearned for better version of herself, broke lots of customs that she believes blocked her way of expressing emotions and thoughts. A trainer and AI, Wujdan in Arabic, or conscious coach, working on her own line and brand in coaching, mainly the relation between heart and mind and their influence on human beliefs, decisions, and actions. Her slogan in life is, knowing me is the first step toward knowing you. Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Widad Hijazi. Pick a number.
Thank you very much for this introduction. Selecting a number. I'll choose humble beginnings. 300. YMCA, I think. Yes. Young men's. Well, our DTM today, Sarah Ibrahim, is presenting her speech about storytelling. It's a legacy, I believe. It's from this book, as she handed to me to read something about it. The title of her speech is From Gavel to Glory. It's a storytelling project, Legacy Advanced Manual. The purpose or the objective of her speech is to learn the elements of a good story and to create and tell an original story based on a personal experience. I'm enthusiastic to hear from her, and the timing is 6 to 8 minutes. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Widad. DTM Sarah, before I call you formally on stage, which number?
I thought you wanted to choose. Let's go 200, Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. No. Oh, I know this. I know this. And I will say a fun story before I tell the answer to this. So my first project from level 4 that I did in motivational strategies, I remember doing the first newsletter for Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. And I released it in July 2022 when I officially joined the club. And and a lot of people got messages from this one particular person because I didn't cover a full page story on him, which I had to do a massive apology. And I got a lot of calls from several members, especially my mentor as well, who called me, "Are you okay? I hope you're not offended." I was like, okay, it is DTM Ratinder Nath. And after that, we became the best of friends, just to let you know.
Thank you so much, DTM Sarah. Lots of secrets, yes. Please put your hands together to welcome the, yes, Madam President.
That motivation to write an evaluation for me is scary.
So the whole event was festive, but now there is a different level of festivity happening. Please put your hands together. Please put your hands together to welcome our third speaker, DTM Sarah Ibrahim, with a speech title, From Gavel to Glory. From Gavel to Glory, DTM Sarah Ibrahim.
Also wearing hijab. And a niqab. Hopefully. Yes. Who turned it off? Am I audible to the online audience? Okay. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, close your eyes for a moment. Go back to when you were 11 years old. I can truly say you would be all very cute looking at that time. Think of something that you would have dreamed back then. Open your eyes. Were you able to achieve that dream when you grew up? It's okay if you've not achieved it. You still have time on your hands. Today, I'm going to share a very personal story. The Toastmaster that you associate with on a daily basis throughout the past 3.5 years now was not the woman that you see today. She was a completely different girl back then. So today, I'm going to share my story from gavel to glory. Can you guess what that story could be? What could that story, except for DTM Ali, who knows the story? Anybody else? Perfect. You're not getting anything for that. It all started in a gavel club at the age of 11. Imagine a very frightened, shy-looking Sarah entering the KCA Gavel Club meeting, clutching onto her mother's arm, thinking that she will be asked to speak about herself. Hard to imagine, but imagine. And what was the next thing that it felt was the first Gavel Club meeting that I ever attended. A lot of nervousness, a lot of anxiety at that point of time. And what was the most fascinating thing for me was I sat there, still clutching on to my mom for dear life, because I did not want her to leave me and go. And it looked very pathetic, honestly, considering there were kids younger to me sitting in that room confidently and looking at me and telling me, don't worry, nobody's going to call you. I was like, can I trust you? That was the look on my face. All the speeches, the passion, the amazement, and the leadership of the executive committee. That is what got me hooked onto my first meeting. Cut to exactly a year later when we had the Gavel Masters annual conference in Bahrain. And I was chosen to be a contest chair on the international speech contest by a very famous person. Can you guess the BGCC chairman? DTM Ahmad Rizvi, where there were auditions for the contest chair role, by the way. So DTM Ahmad Rizvi was the BGCC chairman. Everybody was referring to him as uncle over there. It's a norm. It's not something that I say. It's what the entire Kingdom of Bahrain says. So that was the moment when I heard the term DTM. I forgot that I was the next person who was supposed to go onto the podium. I was so fascinated by the word that I heard that I had the surgeon at arms who was there tell me, Cavalier Sarah, it's your turn, get up and go. I was like, what do I have to do? I was completely blank because this word had caused something within me that made me realize there's more to Gavel Club meetings that meets the eye. And that's where I got to know distinguished Toastmaster is the highest achievement that a Toastmaster receives in the organization. And I was in awe of anybody who had that title. Let's cut to the year I joined Toastmasters, the year 2021. Oh, lo and behold, that is a year I do not want to remember, which made me realize that the journey was still very difficult. Those who are from the legacy manuals, they would understand that the journey has become much easier, as I understand. With the pathways, things became a little bit easier in comparison to that. But I got to know, and I was still driven. And the first person that I met on this journey was none other than Toastmaster Farooq, who I shared my dream with. My dream to be a DT. I didn't know how that dream would be taken in Toastmasters, especially District 20. And that's where I was like, okay, let's see. To give you a reference before we get into my Toastmasters journey till date, just a few days back, which is something that I told DTM Ali, my mom was rummaging through all my Gavel Club documents since my sister Zaina just joined a Gavel Club. And she took out all the documents that she had saved for me to reflect on, and if I want to renew my passion in Toastmasters once again. And that's when she showed me a letter that 11-year-old Sarah had written back at that time to my Toastmaster self. And the letter said this. This is for all of you to read. I would not read this out. Unfortunately, I could not bring the letter because my mom does not trust me with it. And she felt I would leave it over here. So this was the Gavelier Sarah who had written that letter that very day. And for me to read it back again was to remember that, yes, there was somebody who believed in me at that time. Myself. And that's where, in the year 2021, dream was still alive, and I joined Toastmasters, became a very proud member of District 20. At that time, I believe the DD was DTM Alifia, PQD was DTM Khalid Abdullah, and CGD was DTM Khalid Jalal. The trio who I did not meet until the month of January, which I was very thankful for, because it gave me time to get used to Toastmasters. The path had hurdles. Any DTM over here knows that the path is not easy for a DTM to achieve any DTM. Hurdles after hurdles. Speeches that I gave, some failed, some went exceptionally well. The leadership roles that I took, what can I say about all the roles that I've done? And the people that I met. The mentors that I can vouch for, whether they were very close to me or whether they were unofficially mentoring me. One mentor who people thought that he was the one who encouraged me to proceed ahead was the first person to say, no, don't do this, take your time, was DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali. He was my first mentor in BAT. And he told me, no, take your time, enjoy the process. And I believe I should have listened to you back then. But nevertheless, yes, yeah. It was, okay, and I want DTM Ali and DTM Khalid to remember with me. It was on 16th May, 2024, that I got a message, in the moment I was waiting for, from DTM Khalid, who sends me a screenshot of my DTM award having been processed after 2 weeks of a long wait. And he asking me, would you please allow me to crack the news? And we are in the moment of the annual ExCom meeting where I have messages come pouring in of, I didn't get my e-balloter token. Where is it? Where is it, admin manager? And that's when he wants to share the news. I was like, go, enjoy yourself. That's the only thing I could do. And please note, it was 10:22. So the ExCom meeting was still running. And we had not crossed the report. And that was the moment I was waiting for. Now, as this is my learnings from this journey, and this is me reflecting back on as a Gavalier, what was my belief? The DTM title, it's so glittery, it's so shiny. You feel, oh, once I have the DTM, people would respect me. Of course, they would respect you. You always get that respect. But the weight of the title is not in these 3 letters. It is not in the pin that you get from the district. It is not in the plaque that you receive from Toastmasters International. The weight, the responsibility is in the journey itself and the growth and transformation that you have. Like we all know in the Spider-Man movie, with great power comes great responsibility. This is what the DTM title means. It's a weight that I could not bear. That's why you would have noticed me saying Toastmaster instead of DTM, because getting used to it is a very difficult feat for me. And the last and final thing, which is my goal this term, in my possibly the last year of Toastmasters, is to give back to the community. As a DTM, if I'm not giving back to the community in the right way, with each and everything that I have learned from my mentors who gave back to me, then I think I have not stepped onto this responsibility very well. And that, I would say, is one thing that I learned from this journey. That the real glory does not lie in the title. The real glory lies in the journey of achieving this title. So to all those who are planning to achieve their DTM, enjoy the journey, listen to DTM Ali, of course. And most importantly, once you do achieve the DTM title, carry it with great responsibility, more than the pride that you get with this. And for Gavalier Sara, I would say, thank you so much for believing in me at that time and for having the trust that I can make it someday. Thank you. And back to you. I'm not stealing the mic anymore.
No. Please.
Since I saw her, I always believed that she was always a DTM. Distinguished troublemaker. But but she is so I felt that she was a DTM ever since I met her in just Toastmasters Club and when I was a contest chair. She did so amazing in the contest. I think she was the humorous contest chair, and she was so mature, and she dealt with it very confidently. No, not joking. She dealt with it so confidently, and I felt that she was a DTM. So when you said Toastmaster, I thought, no, definitely a DTM, both ways. Distinguished Toastmaster and distinguished troublemaker.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abdullah. And yes, we all believe in DTM, Sara Ibrahim. And I can see that we have a break right now. We are 15 minutes late. So can we have exactly 10 minutes? And if we can make it 5 minutes and come back, that would be even easier. So we'll reconvene back by 6:56. No, 5:56.
Because 6 o'clock I have to start patience. Yeah, really patience. Yes, I know. Thank you so much. I need to I am that. Oh, my phone. I didn't know I vanished already. Yeah, I did it in a way that would be noticed. Hello, nice to meet you. Yeah, I get very good in between the clinic and patients and all that. Yeah. Let's take a
Hello.
Where's the next one? All right, bye.
We are starting in already. We should be starting now. 1 minute. Raja, what happened? Me?
I'm your daughter. No, I'm sorry.
I'm your son. I'm not older than him.
Excuse me, hello.
No, just
I am 1999.
I'm 1999.
Welcome back after the break. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining on time. And I would like to close the door. So if anyone wishes to join, please, we are starting the meeting. Thank you so much for
Close the door. This session, everybody will run away.
Yeah. Quick one.
Thank you.
I cannot say no to Dr. Asha. And now is the time. Now is the time to hear from our area director. He was very patiently waiting while other dignitaries as well give their speeches. But the good thing that he's still smiling, so it means that we are doing well. So please put your hands together to welcome our area 12 director, Toastmaster DTM Khadr. في نمبر ولا ما في حاجه؟ في نمبر. في نمبر كده.
نمبر خلاص. في موجود؟ في. Humble beginning, 400. Oh my gosh, that's only left. When did the first? When did first unofficial Toastmasters Club got chartered? I think it was in 22, 19. No, behind, yeah. It 19, 20, 21. 19 also, yes, exactly. 1905, yes. Took almost, yeah, it almost took
20 years.
20, yeah, 17 years. Fantastic. Anything down? That's all, yeah? Thank you so much. My gratitude to Toastmaster of the Day, the mentor of District 20 or Region 11. Greetings of the day, everyone present here. My good friends in Toastmasters and the organization, honorary leaders, board members, past board members. I will not extend like our past district director did, calling everyone with hierarchy, chronological order, and somehow from looking down, is there someone in this way? Dignitaries. Today, first of all, I would like to congratulate our program quality director for his achievements in the Global IT Enterprises Award, which is recently received on 15th of October in Dubai. The most interestingly, wherever this man goes, he never leaves without mentioning or introducing Toastmasters to whatever the crowd is. I wish him to continue this passion, and thank you so much for that. Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters. First of all, congratulations to BAT for the EXCO members and the members celebrating 20 years of glory. And today, 259th meeting. Looking back, the history of Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters, this club has brought lot number of leaders contributed to the society, not only to District 20. And I would like to thank you, District Toastmaster Ali. Once, a couple of years back, this club was recognized as International Directors Home Club. And thank you for that, bringing the fame to that.
I often reminded by my friend, my PQD friend, go out of the club and meet individuals and foster the camaraderie of friendship. I also reminded every of my friends, whenever you feel to find more friends and feel the true Toastmastering, go out of your comfort zone. When you are a stranger, and see what is happening in the clubs. And I wish all the BAT members to follow his words of wisdom. When we look back, I was looking back, when I see in this column, Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters history on the right side, I was looking for some of the history to find out. Past 20 years, we built a lot of leaders. We built international leaders. We built district directors. But where is, in this side, where is the development in public speaking? Did we make any champions? Toastmaster International, as our Toastmaster of the Day mentioned in the beginning, past 100 years, it is making millions of public speakers and leaders. And it has two equal-sized windows for you to develop, either a public speaker or leadership, or both together. So this year, we have the gem of the entire District 20 or the GCC in this club as Sergeant at Arms, to hone the skill of each and every one of the speakers here. I wish to see in the coming area 12 contest and beyond, some members like the veteran speaker, like Zahra, Sarah, of course, cannot. Many members are here in advancing public speaking and exploit the one and only accredited speaker, Mohammed Shukri, exploit and go beyond. I heard VP Education, we are doing extremely well in educational goals, which unfortunately I see 0 in the dashboard. We will be working on it. And we have achieved 10 times President Distinguished Club. Well, I believe we should start now in the educational side. In one side, the club doing extremely well in membership. I think Bahrain Advanced Toastmaster Club is one among very few which crossed the 20 members barrier in this year. We have greater challenges and we have to work together, as our CG mentioned, bring one guest, one individual. We tried this in my mother club and it succeeded well, which I don't see any guest now. The charm, yes, the charm, no. We need to send this message to the people who are not Toastmasters. And this is where they will make the change. My final message to every one of you, it is not about how many years you stay in Toastmasters. It is about how you stay and what impact you made in the normal public. And how are you going to carve your name on the heart of the public? This is what is the most important. And I wish everyone will take this message. Go out of your club, go to your society, and make changes and put your name on the heart. Back to you.
Thank you so much, DTM Khadr, our Area 12 Director. I think it's not just about his communication skills, but there is something that he did, maybe not many noticed that. He had a time of 10 minutes. No, 10.
You didn't know.
No. Yeah, you're the only one who has wasta. 10.
He was fooled.
No, but what I like that you were really on time, although we were not timing your message. So thank you so much. Please give him another round of applause. Now, talking about time, there was someone who is saying that I did not basically give him the podium on time. Miraculously, that we are 15 minutes late, and the pressure is always on him to come back and put us back on time. Please put your hands together to welcome our table topic master for today, DTM Syed Abbas.
Good message he gave me.
Which number?
I need to pick. Where's Bahrain Advanced 400?
Bahrain Advanced 400.
But the maximum number of members in a year at that. Maximum or average? Maximum goes to 24. This is my, according to the payments. Yeah, in my, what you call, in my control. 28? 40? No, in the history. Okay. It could be 48. All right, good. I'm trying to kill the time also very fast. Anyway, thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. There is always a said from my past general manager, said, God save the Queen. So every time there is a problem, he said, God save the Queen. So I get the courage one time. Perhaps you know him. He is Hamid Abbas. He's very tough general manager, but put you on the track and make you learn what you're supposed to. So one time I get the courage. I still at that time, I'm not a management staff. I said, you always, whenever you have a problem, you said, God save the Queen. So can you elaborate a little bit more? He said, son, the way is very long in the company. I said, yes, very long. He said, when the safeguard failed to save the Queen, then it's only God who can save the Queen. And here we are. If the Master of Ceremony couldn't control the time, he put you on a pressure. I said, God save the Queen. And since the meeting here, revealing the secrets, last night I had a discussion. Just now my daughter is sending me a message. She's insisting to come tonight. Last night we were in the discussion. But I said, yeah, you know, the Master of Ceremony is one of my close friends, very, very close friend. And she said, what's the problem? It is good. So I'm planning to, in between our discussion, she received a message. She's supposed to be on the clinic on morning time. The main doctor changed to afternoon time. So they called me for the clinic on the afternoon. I said, God save the Queen. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, I'm delightful to be your master of table topic session. It is one of the sessions that we speak on our feet. There is so many creativity in Toastmasters about this session. Somebody using cards, somebody using computer, somebody using seek and hide. So I will go back to the basic. Basic of table topic is to say the question and pick the table topic commentator. Why? It is because to prepare the table topic commentator for the contest session. If you ask volunteer, we are not in a voluntary, yeah, you are. So I've chosen the
the basic. I went to the basic of Toastmaster International, and here you are. I have prepared 20 questions, 2 bank, one in the celebration range category, and the other one in the matching the theme of tonight, sowing seeds of growth. Because of my friend, the close friend instruction to control the time, I drop the 2 bank of questions and I take some. I will not tell the number. So here you are. First, the question. And before I go for the question, you must remember the time. Time is already highlighted by our timer. You have 2 minutes to speak, 1 to 2 minutes. The first minute the green light will show on, and the 1.5 the yellow, and the third 2 minutes the red light will highlight. So please keep looking at the cards to know your timing. So the first question, in the personal growth process, what is one habit you would like to cultivate that could help you grow as a person, and how do you plan to implement? Once again, in the process, in the personal growth process, what is one habit you would like to cultivate that could help you grow as a person, and how do you plan to implement? This is a question supposed to go to Dr. Aisha, I know, but now her neighbor will take over. Toastmaster Judy. This question goes to Toastmaster Judy. Please give her a big, big round of applause. The question. In the professional development in your career, what is a skill you believe is essential to grow, and what steps could you take to develop it in the future? No, sorry, not this question. You walk away, you disturb me mentally. And yeah, he is. When you were the master of ceremony, I never moved from my chair. In the personal growth process, what is one habit you would like to cultivate that could help you grow as a person, and how do you plan to implement? Not personal. The stage is yours.
Okay, so one personal growth area that I would like to be better in. Something like that. Can you please repeat the question? Sorry.
And the personal growth.
Yeah.
What is one habit you
have
would
it.
like to
Okay, habit. Yeah, all right. Okay, hi everyone. I think I will speak about myself personally because it's a personal question. I believe that the most important habit to cultivate for personal growth is practicing kindness and forgiveness to oneself. Growing up with Middle Eastern parents, they were always, Middle Eastern parents, they're very hard on us. We have to be perfect. We have to be amazing at everything. So even though this is good for many things, it creates a lot of internal tension and a lot of internal judgment. And I find that at times, at this age, this internal judgment that we've cultivated we create our own barriers to ourselves. So I believe that practicing forgiveness, being kind to yourself, understanding that you're not perfect and that you don't have to be perfect is one of the greatest obstacles we can overcome to become better people in general. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. The second question. In overcoming the challenges and obstacles, can you share a time when you face a setback that ultimately led to a personal growth? What lesson did you learn from that experience? I know I will repeat the question again, so I will not repeat it, and I will call the person, then I will repeat it. So this question goes to Area Director. Yes, please give him a hand. Your question, the overcoming the challenges and obstacles. Can you share a time when you face a setback that ultimately led to a personal growth? What lesson did you learn from that experience? The floor is yours.
Better. I can use both hands. Don't call the time.
This is again called.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Topic Master. Yeah, we will connect it together. Successful connection, yes. Back in 2011, when we had a huge rallies and civil unrest in Bahrain, me and my wife were in China, and we had a message on my phone. Your work permit with so-and-so company is being terminated. Tuesday, around 11:30, the flight back to Bahrain is something like early morning, 6 o'clock, Gulf Fair. What? Your agreement with so-and-so company is being terminated. We had an issue with my ex-partners in those days. And they did this, not to come back in Bahrain. Well, I was so devastated. It was fully dark, up and down, outside, inside. We flew back to India. We planned to settle in the same place, in the same field, in the same to sell the same product. We did it. We contacted one of the royal family here and explained this is a situation we faced, and we had so-and-so bank balances and stocks, which is absolutely belongs to me. And that person, who is no more now, helped me to come back within 3 days. He issued a visa, and we came back. And today, we went through all these hassles. We tried to retrieve all the losses, but unfortunately, it couldn't. Then the rules was a little bit tough, and I was not official partner of the company. But we built another one in the same field. We conquered the entire GCC, and today I became one of the supplier, which is counted the best supplier. But I was awarded in 2019 as the golden exporter of that particular product. Failures are the failures of success. Back to you.
Thanks a lot. Let me first of all fix what ETM called it. All right. Yes, we are friends, and there is a lot of story, but because of the time, and I'm absolutely. And you know, Ali have requested, DTM Ali have requested me, and Ali, he's one of my very, very, very close friends. So I never say no for him. So you hold me from here. All right. The third question. If you could plant a seed today that would grow into something significant in the next 5 years, what would it be and why? Once again, if you could plant a seed today that would grow into something significant in the next 5 years, what would it be and why? This is a question to our lovely PQD, DTM Khalid. Please give him a round of applause.
Table topic master, Toastmasters. 5 years. Usually a question asked in every interview. Why you want to see yourself in 5 years? My advice to you, never say I want to be the CEO of the company. However, coming back to the topic exactly, actually I've already started planting that seed this term, and that is the 2 seeds. One is I'm telling everyone, go outside your clubs and speak. So the purpose of Toastmasters is not being in the club. Leave the club, go outside and speak in public. That's why you call yourself public speakers. This is a platform to learn and practice and do mistakes. The actual platform is the real place, is when you're in front of the audience, real audience. So that's number one. I'm already telling people to go out, and there are some people who are going out. The other thing which I'm trying to do, and I wish to see that happening in 5 years, is more and more Toastmasters become keynote speakers in public, professional keynote speakers. You already started the journey, and the already training has been started, and people are enjoying, and they are actually interested to go out, and they're looking for opportunities. So I'm about 15 people who are registered that they want to be keynote speaker outside. So I'm very happy to hear that. Third and the topmost, what we learn in Toastmaster is we become Toastmaster, we become DTM, but what after that? We just take a step back and sit down and relax. So why not go to the next level? Is that accredited speaker? And that's again with the help of our only accredited speaker. We had a long discussion, and we have started that journey as well. We started the training, and there are a lot of people that got interested after knowing what accredited speaker is, and they want to actually join the accredited speaker program. So we are going to give them more training and awareness, so hopefully they will join. So coming in to the topic again, so in 5 years, I want to see these 3 things happen. Keynote speaker, people going out of the club, and more accredited speaker from our Toastmasters. Thank you, and back to you, table topic master.
Thank you very much. He is controlling me mentally. Believe me, you don't know what's going on behind the curtain. Believe me. Yeah, you don't know, because if you know, you will feel sorry for me. Anyway, so what? Continue. The last. All right. Yeah, I feel sorry. I prepared a lot of a question, but because of the time, I am really forced unhappily to give back the control. Thanking you first of all for your participation, and give back the control to the master of ceremony. And I will not accept the role next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, our amazing table topic master, for taking 20 minutes for the table topics when it used to be just 15 minutes. I don't know how you wanted to fit the 20 question in 15 minutes. That's a story for another day. God save the queen. And now we'll move to the next segment, which is the general evaluation. So please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Abdullah Hijazi.
Good afternoon, everyone. Again. Oh my God, I have to save the queen now. You put me in a horrible situation. First, may I ask everyone to stand up and say after, I am proud to be a Toastmaster.
I'm proud to be a Toastmaster.
I'm proud to celebrate 100%, 100 years of Toastmasters.
I'm proud to celebrate my 100 years of Toastmasters.
I'm proud to be a professional public speaker.
I'm proud to be a professional public speaker.
You can be seated. I will make it quick and sweet. So may I call the timer to give us the timing of the speakers. Toastmaster Judy, read the timing, please, for the speakers and table topics. Yeah, please.
Yes. For the table topics, I did 1 minute and 3 seconds. The area director did 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and then we followed this 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, dear. So you can vote for the first speaker and the second speaker. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Now to the first evaluator who will evaluate Toastmaster Abdullah Madan, DTM Mohammed Shukri. The floor is yours.
I take the.
Yeah.
Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Toastmaster Abdullah Madan was doing storytelling, and by all means, by all measures of the requirements, he met. Actually, he did everything that all the options. He didn't make only a story, but 2 stories. And the storytelling surprised me with a level of Abdullah that only a month ago, he was 25% at least less in his powerful delivery. Abdullah, your voice astonished me. It was so colorful. It brought the story to life. We saw Zainab, we heard Zainab, we hated Zainab also, not this Zainab, okay? And the poses, 1,000 fills. Okay, great job, really. Your voice was very flamboyant and very strong. 2 things I want you to focus on. The story has to bring images to us by using words. And how do we use words to bring stories to life? Is by being so detailed, specific. So try to name things. We only have one name, Zainab, but we have had other characters. Just bringing a name makes a lot of difference in us. My phone, my iPhone, right? Anything you can name, specify, will make it very strong. So benefit was very good. So there is another way to bring story to life, not necessarily by naming things or specifying. It's your body language. And this is where I want you to make a shift, and I want to challenge you. See, you see, Toastmaster Abdullah, your use of hands is the main territory that we can view you. Your hands are doing everything, by the way. Have you noticed? You can point, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, right? But only your hands. Yes, you move here, you move there. Other than that, I want to see more utilization of your body. So if something went down, you go down with it, right? If something was really huge and wide, I want you to break an invisible restriction that you have. You are having an invisible circle in which you are moving, like TED Talk carpets that they are not allowed to move. There is something imaginary circle that you are afraid to cross. I want you to break that. And this is not a contest. And there is also restriction in your hands and the way you move, which is not you outside. Outside, you're so flexible. So I want you to go beyond that and free yourself, because your voice is so colorful. Your facial expressions and body have limitations. To go outside that. If you have to wear a t-shirt instead of a blazer, do it. Just to bring the story more to life. I cannot emphasize more. I cannot find any problem in your speech, really, except these important things that I want you to break and go through. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Muhammad Shukri, for this valuable evaluation. And let's go to the second evaluation, who will evaluate Toastmaster Zahra Mkhabrak, Toastmaster Abdullah Madan. Toastmaster Abdullah Madan, the floor is yours.
All from the same hall. Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests, good evening to you all. Today, Toastmaster Zahra, or DTM Zahra, did an amazing job through achieving the objectives of her speech. When she wanted to strategize and collaborate with others and teamwork, you described everything that is required from you in the speech objectives. So very well done. This is one tick that you have off your list. You used storytelling techniques, which was very engaging. I really loved how you described things, and it was very engaging from the start. Amazing job. And the thing that I really liked, when you paused after you said, wait to reveal all the secrets. It added more engagement and excitement. And when you said that I am excited to reveal the secrets, you were literally excited to reveal the secrets. This is what I really loved about your speech. I want you to keep these points and use them more in your next speeches, achieving your speech objectives, storytelling, and the excitement in your speech. The things that I want you to really focus on for your next speeches are as follows. When you said, get ready to reveal the secrets, you added excitement. Everyone was listening. And then you said, I will not reveal all the secrets. You killed the energy that you built in the beginning. So even if you are not going to reveal the secret, don't say it. There's no need to say it. Even if it takes to fool the audience, they won't know. You are saying secrets, but not as deep as you are having in your mind. The second thing is,
I would like you to highlight something that you want us to benefit from. You built a strategy, you worked with others, you did everything. What is one takeaway from your speech that you want us to take home and apply? What's in it for you? So when you leave us with this, go home, do this, or apply this, and you will see the difference in your strategy building, dealing with others, etc. This will leave an impact, and your speech will be more memorable. In summary, Toastmasters Zahra, I really enjoyed your speech. It had a lot of engagement, advanced techniques in public speaking, and I would recommend you to use what I just mentioned. After you build the tension, don't immediately relieve the tension. So just leave it there, built up, and everyone will be excited to listen to you more. And secondly, share with us something that we can leave with so that we can benefit from your speech and we can really remember what Toastmaster Zahra mentioned today. With that, I end my evaluation and back to you, Mr. General Evaluator. I stole it again. Khalid is there in one.
So, thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah Madam, for this marvelous festive evaluation. And the second evaluator will be a written evaluator, as the VP Education mentioned. So for this, I will go back to the timer to give us the timing of the evaluator. So both one on. So only one you can. Only one is qualified. Okay. Let me go to my. 16. All qualified. So both qualified. So you can vote to both of them. To go back to my comment on this wonderful 100, celebrating 100 years meeting. First, I enjoyed every part of it, including the president address. It was a very powerful and breathtaking speech. And going forward to the business session was very professional. Every member of the XCOM didn't go and just tell her, I don't have anything to report. Every member of the XCOM have something to report. What tell us that we are in a good shape as members. For the Master of Ceremony. Okay, no problem. The PQD is leaving, so we are requested to join for a photo session. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
One, two, one more.
Good.
No, no.
So where were we? Yeah. Okay. So the master of ceremony. What I can say about master of ceremony? I remember, I will tell you why I convinced him to be a Toastmaster. Not because of the food. No, it was a trick. But I remember the first time I saw you presenting something in front of us, Khalid. It was at work. And it was a gathering for our department, IT department. And it was a presentation also. And I remember that you were stuck in one place that time. But I saw something in you. I didn't know what it is, but I saw something in you that enlightened me to tell you to come to Toastmaster. And you exceed my expectations, dear. You exceed my expectations. We are very honored to have you in Toastmaster. And in my life also. I am proud to be to you to be in part of my life also. Yeah. For you, it was very organized. Thank you for all the people who came and gave us the words of wisdom, DD, PQD, everyone. I'm really proud to be a Toastmaster. And going forward, about that speakers, I have some comments to you. To Toastmaster Abdullah Madan, I enjoyed too much your speech. It is really a very critical topic because I have two friends that were attacked and lost everything because of clicking a link that destroyed their life. Toastmaster Dahra, believe me or not, every time you speak, I don't feel that you speaking in a way you are speaking from the heart. So I encourage you to go forward with it. For Toastmaster Sarah, what a speech, Toastmaster Sarah. From 11, from you became from the 11 when you were 11 to here now to become a DTM, you really inspired me. Especially, I'm going through the same process to be a DTM, inshallah, inshallah. For my comments, the table topic master. Although I'm supposed to be saving the queen, and I always enjoy your presence and your accepting of rules. Topics are very related to the theme of the meeting. And going forward, the reports. Let me go to the grammarian. Toastmaster and the accountant to give her report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah.
Toastmaster Maki, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Abdullah. Yes, let me start, please. But first, let me congratulate all the speakers today. You did a great job. I'd like to start with our first speaker here, Toastmaster Abdullah Madan. His poses were effective and impressive. That was the thing that I noticed most about his speech. There were no ahs or fillers, any other fillers. And some repetitions were also effective, like who could do anything, for example. He also used some advanced words, enhance, dilemma, amend. The only thing was that could be improved maybe is avoiding the shift in the verb tense. It happened only once or twice, perhaps, using the present tense instead of using the past tense. The second speaker, DTM Zahra, also had very effective poses, no fillers, a lot of advanced words, trustworthy, vibrant, memorable, and I could not find any grammar issues in her speech. With our third speaker, DTM Sarah, also from the title of her speech, which used interesting alliteration, the gavel to glory, other advanced words, awe, amazement, pathetic, hurdles, all were impressive. If there's any recommendation that I would make is to reduce the number of pauses, because sometimes they were in the middle of sentences and between single words. So sometimes it might lead to lack of comprehension on the audience's side. Other than that, I had no other comments for the three of them. I did not notice anyone using the word of the day, festive, unfortunately. I don't know if I missed any. Did I? I did not hear the word festive from any of them. However, I heard it twice from Toastmaster Zainab and from DTM Khalid. He used festive and festivity, so that's of course impressive. And thank you all. Thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Malaka, for this detailed report. And I have two things to tell you. It's comments to improve. I came before the meeting, but we didn't start in time, and I didn't see any voting for changing or voting for what you call it, to extend, to give us more time to start the meeting. So please take care of it next time. All of the meeting was very professional. I enjoyed it a lot. And by this, I will get the podium to return back the podium to Toastmaster DTM, triple grade DTM.
Not yet triple. Thank you so much. Now, after listening to one of the speakers, خلاص, I think two is enough. I said one of the speakers. How did you know that was you?
We all know he's talking about.
Maybe one of the speakers, maybe some other meeting. Not bad. Okay, خلاص, it's not working. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abdullah, for a very fruitful, critical evaluation. And inshallah, for the next meeting, we'll put this in mind. May I ask our amazing president to come on the stage to award the winners for today's meeting? Do we have ribbons? So for the best evaluator, none other than someone who is already looking for his own ribbon. DTM Ahmed Shukri. Best evaluator, yeah. نبسط. Photo. Sayed, make yourself useful, please. هو المفروض أنا بعد. And for the best table topics, any guesses? Toastmaster Judy. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Toastmaster Judy. And the best, where is he? The best speaker is our Division D Director, Toastmaster Abdullah Madan. But is he outside?
Don't take it just for mention.
ما في best speaker.
Wait for some time.
He will come, he will come. And with this, I would like to hand back the control back to our president, Toastmaster Budak.
Thank you very much, DTM Khalid Abdullah, Toastmaster of the Day, for the amazing way you presented the whole meeting today. Thanks. I would like to thank each and every member who took roles before the meeting, during the meeting. You were really all amazing. It's a festive day. We are celebrating the 100th anniversary, and we hope all together celebrate our own 100th anniversary in Toastmasters as well. Be role models for others. And with this, I adjourn the meeting. Yes, don't forget that the 22nd of October, there is the anniversary for Toastmaster International at Al-Ayyam. Yes, don't forget that. DTM Ali will send the invitation with details. Already done. Thank you very much. Now, since you are here, DTM, by the way, I would like to say something before I finish. I adjourn the meeting, and DTM Abdullah Madan, you won. Toastmaster to be خلاص, good omen. So, well, usually we welcome the dignitaries, but then I noticed that DTM Khalid is celebrating. DTM Khalid is a dignitary. We have DTM Abdullah Muhammad Shukri, DTM Madan, DTM Ali, and DTM Sarah. We lots of dignitaries. So it's your home. You are most welcome all the time. No, we bats of dignitaries. Maybe. Okay, let's get your ribbon for the best. Yes, before we adjourn the meeting.
That's right. That's right. Cycle got black belt, that's When I was treasurer, they were putting the pressure on. They don't know I'm having the sorry.
See you next month, and don't forget our oldest goal, the first Saturday of each month online. And with this, I adjourn meeting 2:59. Thank you very much. Yes. Yes. No, I was looking for you. We took a group photo.
Okay, I was in the meeting.
Yeah. Okay, before you leave, let's see.
By the way, you are invited officially, as Pat, because you complete 20 years, and we are awarding the club that have 20 years. Okay. Yes, we are awarding club which have more than 20 years in the Toastmaster. So you are one of the club that who achieved this one. You should be there.
No, I intended because I live very close to that area. So, inshallah.
There is one question for you.
Yes, you will get it.
I did it right.
I
Yeah, the
have one
papers.
on.
Nobody else evaluated me.
This is
Yeah, we have to decide your